2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the 80's team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Robertson is out there with West. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Russell. And it's Baylor in at the 3, the small forward. Jordan drives in. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Malone's shot, good.
Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
And it's good, 2 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Malone misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Baylor's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jordan. And that one drops for him.
The high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Jordan's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Robertson kicks it to West. Back to Robertson. The feed to Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists now in this one. Bird outside. Pass to McHale. Bird outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. West passes to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Outside, Jordan. There's the pass to McHale. Bird outside. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Basket good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Baylor. And here's Robertson outside. Hands it from downtown.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. Here's McHale. And it's sent back by Russell. And they're able to recover. Outside Baylor. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The 60's team, they lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, make some noise for your Gatsby.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They got Elijah on. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then it's Thomas, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Robertson. Chamberlain is out there with Russell. Then there's Robertson. Then there's West, and it's Baylor in at the small forward. And it's Russell in the corner. West outside. Shot clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Jerry West.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Thomas against Robertson. Thomas dishes to Olajuwon, and he gets it to go.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Robertson against Thomas. Out to West. Outside Baylor. Three-pointer. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
So the 80's team called timeout. They're first.
Checking in for your 80's team, Adrian.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Back to Thomas. Worthy outside. Thomas up top. Over Robertson. Thomas, no luck.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Baylor. Goes back up. In deep, Chamberlain drops it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Dantley. Following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Thomas kicks to Irving. 5 on the clock. Olajuwon the pass to Worthy. Over Russell. Worthy no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the 60's team. Pass to Baylor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Baylor's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Dantley. Here's Olajuwon. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80's team ball. The 80's team making some changes. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Worthy. Wilkins comes in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Wilkins kicks to Johnson. Unloads from 13. Here's McHale, and slam dunk by McHale.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. West passes to Robertson. Back to West. From downtown. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Robertson. He dishes it to West. For the 3. And it is good.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locks.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The 60's team up by 8. So And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Kevin McHale. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Malone, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. West is out there with Robertson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Baylor, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Jordan passes to McHale. No good on the triple. McHale's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 3 from Robertson. Hits the three-point bomb. Robertson's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Robertson, and the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
1:53 left in the third. McHale outside. The tray. That one doesn't go. McHale's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Russell.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Jordan the pass to McHale. 59 seconds left to play in the third. McHale can't get that one to fall. McHale's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Robertson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Robertson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bird passes to Malone. Shot to stop the run, and Johnson lays it in.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Chamberlain, and it goes down 2 points. Chamberlain got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Robertson against Johnson. From past the arc, Baylor gets the bucket. Baylor's got 10.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Bird's shot is good.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The 60s team, they lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Magic Johnson, Moses Malone out there with Bird, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Gervin in at the 3 spot. And the ball out of play, the 80s team will inbound. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80's team. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Jordan. Off target from three-point range. West passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. With size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Inside, Bird. That shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. And the ball out of play. The 80's team will inbound. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Gervin.
Checking in for your 80's team, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Johnson with it. Jordan outside. The three-pointer off the mark. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Feeds to Chamberlain. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
The 80's team making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Time called here. The 80's team will talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Thomas. Baylor against Irving. Back to Thomas. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Oscar
Robertson, good.
3 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Back to Wilkins. Right side, Worthy. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Worthy's got his first basket.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Russell looking around, and there's the drive, and he gets the bucket.
Russell
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Passes to Wilkins. Over West. Wilkins' shot is off. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chamberlain with the basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
It'll be a turn.
And the ball out of play, the 80's team will inbound.
Checking in for your 80's team, Hakeem Olajuwon, George Gervin.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.